It's Sonic the... Yeah, 3.
Sonic the 3.
Yeah.
And
Sonic
Knuckles.
3. And Chuckles. And we have a guest. Say hello, shitface.
Oh, that was pretty rude.
What? You're gonna call me shit face?
I'm gonna call you nerd.
I'm. That's beautiful. I'm Dracula Marth.
Nerd.
Dracula.
Yeah, Dracula.
Ah, I was wondering what the D was for.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway, Knuckles. Oh God, what are you doing?
How is he able to do that?
Hey. Unlike Sonic, he doesn't chuckle.
He's fucking...
Oh my God.
He's
That's
ripped
what we're
his-
starting this with.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
That's exactly what
Seems
we're
to
starting
fit.
this with. But yeah, Sonic 3, which, in my opinion, is the best Sonic 2D Sonic game by far, honestly.
Pretty much
This-
is the best 2D Sonic game.
Oh
This
boy.
one, personally for me, is the most tightly designed, has the best music, best graphics, best resolution, and best of all, the best.
It's the spiritual successor to games such as Limbo and Yoshi's Island.
Oh, fuck up, Satchback.
What?
Yeah.
Let's not start burning bridges before we even reach them.
Okay. We'll not talk about that. It's just really dumb, okay?
Anyway, we're in a special stage, and how do these special stages work? Owen, tell us.
You have to collect all the blue orbs in the stage without touching a red orb. It's as simple as that.
It's pretty simple.
It is pretty simple.
It's also the only
It's
special
probably
stage
the-
I'm gonna show off because they'd get boring after a while.
Are you sure? I could watch that all day.
No, you couldn't.
Can't
We
even
got-
joke- can't even
We
joke
got
about
the
that.
green emerald. Oh no, Shadow's gonna be pissed.
Because
Oh
that's
wait, no, I'm sorry. Oh shit, I'm sorry. He doesn't exist yet.
Who?
who's that?
Who is that? Is
Exactly.
that a fan character you made or
Hey, look,
something?
a loop-de-loop. I think that's the
Original,
only
the
one in this
character.
game.
I think you're right.
No, I'm probably wrong.
No,
but
no, no,
goddamn,
like-
that feels like the only. No, there we go.
No, sorry. Okay. No, they
This
have
level
some.
feels like
in-
it's the only one with loop-de-loops.
They have some in like Mushroom Hill, but I think that's about it.
Hey, look, it's a boss.
Oh no.
Mark's fighting it
What
over.
a,
Why didn't you fight it?
what a boss.
Why
What a
not?
wonderful boss.
Because you can't kill it there. For God's
Actually,
sake.
you can,
No, you.
but no, it crashes the game if you somehow manage to kill him fast enough.
Yeah, because it's a scripted event, Evan. Why would you even try that?
Debug mode. Oh look, I got the second kill.
Oh, that was easy.
Wow, it
Is
just
the entire game gonna be
Can't.
like this?
Did they just give you it or something?
I think they did.
Yeah.
And you got a
even
life?
give you a continue.
Just 2 MLZ for this game.
Now, Owen, this game, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, is not one complete thing, is it?
Technically not, because
This game was released separate.
go for the old story. Get the storybook out, children.
Okay, so in 1994, they were going to release one big old massive game called Sonic 3 and Knuckles. However, they couldn't because the cartridges couldn't hold it. So they released 2 separate versions, one in 1994 and one in 1995. Sonic 3 and
wait,
Sonic and Knuckles.
Actually,
Actually-
wasn't Sonic and Knuckles really late 1994?
Yeah,
I think so, anyway.
And then, anyway, they released the cartridges separately, but then they released a little thing for it, so you could connect the two.
Lock on technology.
Lock on technology, and then you could connect the 2 games, and you get one big ol' experience called Sonic 3 and Knuckles, complete with 3 playable characters, and all the goodness that you've ever wanted from 2 separate video games into one complete package.
Yeah.
You also can put. You can also put in Sonic 2 and Sonic 1 in there.
It also transfers your save files over, so all your decisions from the first game will carry over.
Shut up.
at the end you get to pick between 3 colors.
3 colors of
Red.
Gatorade.
Blue, red, and yellow for Tails.
Fuck's sake. But yeah.
Any
So on you go. Actually, sorry. Never mind.
Okay, so as I mentioned, these were two separate video games. The one we're playing right now is Sonic 3. This one goes from Angel Island Zone all the way up to Launch Base Zone, I believe.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Sonic and Knuckles goes from Mushroom Hill Zone all the way to Death Egg Zone, if I remember. Or is it something else?
Death Egg.
That's the last.
It's the last
main
real
level.
stage. Yeah.
Yeah, I forget I forget the name level, but it's basically Death Egg.
If you want to be like super technical about it, it goes up to Doomsday Zone, but that's really just a boss.
The thing about I lost my train of thought.
Great.
Fuck. But no, now I remember. Like I said, these were two separate games. So when Sonic 3 came out, if you ran into like a specific wall that Sonic couldn't break, that usually meant it was for Knuckles.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's basically. It was pretty much telling that these were two separate, but they were supposed to be complete.
Yeah, because because in the
Are we
in the
gonna do
original
a Knuckles run?
no, because basically in the original game there was like obviously only Sonic and Tails could play it. So yeah, as he said, there were like breakable walls that you could only break as Knuckles. But because Knuckles wasn't in the original game, it was basically a telltale sign that they weren't finished yet.
Now I want to play a Sonic Telltale video game.
So
I want to see characters murdered in the Sonic universe.
Okay,
But-
Movie Bob.
And with that, we could finally have an excuse for a Telltale Sonic video game where we can also kill off characters no one likes.
Okay, Movie Bob.
Hey, let's not burn bridges before we
we're just insulting everyone.
Fuck that, I'm burning that bridge.
Speaking of burning, is Angel Island Zone's on fire, by the way.
And this
Tails is
fucking
getting bombed.
airship is making the worst sound I've ever heard in my life.
Plus, he like nuked Tails into oblivion, but
I
who
know.
cares?
Poor Tails.
Well, he looks fine to me. Minor
He's
brain
still just
damage,
chugging
maybe.
along.
As fine as a mutant freak fox can be.
Oh look, we
See-
burned a bridge.
It's
He
safe to
just-
say that
yeah, Eggman just burned the bridges for us.
Good.
it's safe to say that this is probably the most cinematic 2D Sonic game from the 90s.
Oh yeah, which I like.
It's got moving backgrounds to, well, all the Sonic games had moving backgrounds, but this one uses that parallax scrolling to give us cinematic quality camera work. And it also makes use of the very limited dimensional, in quotation mark, technology of the Sega Genesis.
Knuckles, you asshole, stop it.
Hi, Knuckles. Stop being an asshole. No.
Ah!
Thanks
He
for
burned our bridges.
thanks for sending us to the next level, idiot.
So just working off the locations, this place is beneath Angel Island Zone. Or it's in Angel Island, but we've fallen into Angel Island Zone. I'm
Does
Does that
confused.
mean it's
I
the sewer?
We're swimming in the fucking sewers. Ew.
Who uses this really?
Don't you
There's
love
only
sewer levels?
You've got
There's
you've got all the Knuckles piss down here. No.
this is a pretty big place, and he's the only one here.
Yeah, but there used to be more, so like you'll have all this echidna piss just wallowing around in here because they're probably too dumb to build their own sewer system correctly. Sorry, I went on a tangent.
Okay, so Owen, let's talk about the music then, because clearly we don't want to talk about echidna piss.
Well, I mean, I could talk
What?
about not that I could talk about echidna piss all day, but like the soundtrack in this game is probably the best out of the 2D Sonics again. But I really like this one here. Hydro City's
This
pretty
one
good.
has the most varied music styles for me.
Yeah.
Because Angel Island is like this fast little song.
Little fast little song.
It's a
Little fast little song. And this one, Hydrocity or Hydra City or whichever you prefer, is more of a funky jazz mix, and I like that.
Yeah.
There is reasons why people think Michael Jackson made this soundtrack.
And he did though.
Yeah.
It's a confirmed fact that Michael Jackson did work on the soundtrack for this game.
Mm-hmm.
He
It's
and
more
like 20
evident.
other people.
Yeah, but he's a name. We don't remember those other guys. Actually, the only two people that you might recognize from this game for the music is Jun Snow or however you say his
Sinoi.
name,
Sinoi.
who
Sinoi.
yeah, who is now the audio director for new Sonic games, and Michael Jackson. It's more evident that he worked on Sonic 3 because the music styles in this game sound more like Michael Jackson songs than Sonic and Knuckles.
Yeah, didn't someone make like a thriller mashup with one of the levels and it like fit perfectly?
They actually mix up a lot of Michael Jackson songs with Sonic 3 soundtrack.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh,
It's one
this
of
boss.
these super hard mini bosses again. I hope I don't kill it really quickly and not get hit by it because it sucks.
Well, Tails is already getting hit, so.
That's Tails though,
Good up, Tails.
and it's dead.
I like this boss music. It's very nice.
Oh yeah, it's.
Everyone in this game's trolling him.
Oh, shut up.
I do have a
Oh.
question for you all. Have any of you heard the Project Chaos album?
I've
heard tracks from it.
I've heard some.
I
of
heard
it.
like,
Track from it,
yeah, I was saying I heard.
I
Some,
think
some-
I think the most famous one would
Hey.
probably be the mix of the final boss theme, which is really
Hey, did
good.
you notice you almost drowned while in the victory screen?
Almost, but didn't.
I've listened to the entire album. I think it's a pretty good album. My only problem is that
Hey, why'd you skip
Oh.
the one up?
I don't want the one up. I don't
Well,
need
it's
the
pretty-
one up. Sorry.
That
while
was
it's pretty varied musically, I kind of wish they had a more consistent style because it goes from techno to death metal in like 5 seconds.
Ah!
see.
What?
You should have collected the extra life.
What happened?
Bullshit is what happened.
Oh,
Wonderful.
Sega Genesis.
I want to talk about the programming in this game because it's probably my only complaint, and because it's not exactly stellar 100% of the time. It's not
It's
terrible or anything, but
True story about the programming. There's so many glitches in it that the manual actually mentions the glitches, but they do it in a way it's like, these are Eggman's death traps that you can't get out of except for resetting the game.
wow,
Well,
it's nice to
at least it's honest.
at least it's got a canon excuse for why the game's glitching up.
Robotnik's the true villain of the series after all.
I guess.
What about Black Doom?
What about this Zeddy?
What about Mephiles?
The Time Eater.
We should probably stop at this point.
What about the Razor Jin?
I said, what do you think I meant when I said stop? Not,
Keep
oh,
going?
keep going.
Cam.
Let's mention fucking Razor Jin. Sorry.
What about Merlina?
Please.
I'm done.
Please what?
That was my only one.
Oh, I'm gonna cry. Hey, I got another life. There's my
So
one.
this game's easy, would you say, or would it be middling in terms of difficulty?
I think it's pretty middling because I think the second half of the game is a lot harder than the first half. I mean, I guess that's,
Yeah,
I guess that's how
I
it
would
should
say
be,
so.
but basically what I'm trying to say is I played Sonic Knuckles standalone like before I played the complete package, and I was like surprised at how difficult the first zone, Mushroom Hill, was. So it wasn't like really difficult, but keep in mind I was like pretty young at the time.
so I see you like the soundtrack, Sonic.
Yeah, I like to bob my
I
head.
do have to wonder, does Sonic always just hear the music for the stages in his head?
Yeah.
Probably.
That would be pretty genius of the developers if that was true.
Well, the glitches are canon, so why can't the music be?
Good point.
So weird as canon you have there.
So how much would you say you like Hydrocity Zone? Like music, level design, aesthetics? How would you rate?
Probably
how'd
the
you rate
best
this?
water zone that ever happened.
Probably.
Yeah.
I can't
Probably.
Think, I can't think of a better 2D underwater Sonic stage, really.
As much as I do like Labyrinth Zone for its music, I would say this is probably the best water zone.
Yeah.
And I do really
Notice how
like
you didn't
Labyrinth
even-
Zone's music.
I noticed how you didn't mention anything else about Labyrinth Zone.
Because
I did.
well, I mean, okay, the tune was catchy. Other than that, I really would rather not ever visit Labyrinth Zone. What about Lost Labyrinth Zone? No.
Oh,
Boss fight!
there's-
Knuckles.
Knuckles. Thanks, Knuckles. We couldn't get by without your help.
I love
What
how Sonic didn't even give a shit.
Oh, you broke the bridge, Knuckles? Oh, okay. Thank you for that, I
Knuckles.
guess.
God, I'm so impatient at this asshole. He won't even drop the bridge quick.
Come on, Eggman. What genius machine have you got worked? Ah!
Ingenious.
It actually hit him. Wonderful.
Oh, it actually does something this time.
He just gets out his little notepad while he's on. This works. Yes.
Really, Robotnik is an idiot villain because there are so many ways he could stop Sonic beyond just like attacking him. He could just
There-
make a machine that would never get hit by him.
Well, making a
Which is pretty
machine,
easy.
making a machine with a propeller on the end isn't exactly genius. He basically stuck a propeller to his egg cart, loaded some bombs that don't really do anything, and called it a day. Ah!
Hey,
Oh.
Yay, Marble Gardens though.
Oh,
Oh.
that's the end of
Oh.
the game.
That's
Oh.
disappointing. Great editing there, Owen.
It was 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm sorry.
That was the mobile version, people. You just played the demo.
Oh, and that's the very end. You couldn't even just get the very end cut off nicely.
I noticed it after I rendered it, and I'm like, oh well, I'm not rendering it again because that takes like an hour.
You did it.
Oh yeah. Anyway, that's the end of part 1. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.